Better Call Saul has just finished its 3rd season, and before I start I just want to let you know there are some spoilers in this review, so if you haven't seen Better Call Saul Season 3 yet, short answer is go and watch it. So after the cliffhanger ending of Season 2, I was really excited to see where the story was going to go in Season 3, and overall Season 3 is another solid addition to Better Call Saul. The first half of Season 3 is all about Jimmy versus Chuck, because at the end of Season 2 we saw that Chuck got the confession from Jimmy in secret about Jimmy tampering with the Mesa Verde documents and sabotaging Chuck and HHM, so now Chuck is going to take Jimmy to court and make him pay for what he has done. The first 4 episodes are kind of a build up to that, and episode 5 is the courtroom stuff. It's Jimmy versus Chuck in court, and it's actually quite riveting, especially at the end of the episode where Chuck just snaps and goes full on rant mode against Jimmy. My heart was actually kind of pounding because of the sheer performance of Michael McKean, who was amazing in this season, and also the dialogue that he has against Jimmy is quite powerful actually. The entire show has been building up to this confrontation between Chuck and Jimmy, and it finally came to a head in episode 5, and it was very satisfying. That big rant from Chuck was the highlight of season 3 for me. Then we get to the second half of season 3 where it's the aftermath of Chuck versus Jimmy. Jimmy has a 1-year suspension from law, and Jimmy has a lot of commercials that he's yet to sell, so he's going to lose a lot of money if he doesn't sell those commercials. So then he founds Saul Goodman Productions. When Jimmy showed Kim that commercial and then he goes, "Call me Saul Goodman," I had a massive smile on my face. My experience watching Better Call Saul season 3 was probably the wrong approach, because I waited week after week for each episode, and Better Call Saul is a very slow paced show. It takes its time with its story and characters, which I really do respect them for doing that. I love the fact that the showrunners and the directors are taking their time fleshing out the stories and the characters, but it does wear on the pace a little bit, and waiting week after week after week for each episode, it started to drag a little bit for me. But I do fully admit that was my own fault, waiting week after week after each episode, where I could have just waited for all 10 episodes to go on Netflix and then just binge watch it all as one sitting. I'm probably going to do that for season 4 next year, so for all the UK viewers, I would say wait for all the episodes to air on Netflix and then binge watch it. The pacing might not seem as slow then. But another thing that kind of affected the pacing for me was the multiple storylines and the multiple characters that Better Call Saul concentrates on. Outside of Jimmy McGill, you've got storylines revolving around Chuck, Kim, Howard, Nacho, Hector Salamanca, Mike. You've also got Gus Fring returning in Better Call Saul season 3. It was cool to see him back. But quite a few of these story arcs don't really overlap at all, so when you're watching one story arc unfold, you start to get into it a little bit, and then it cuts to another story arc, so that then you have to reposition yourself and then get invested in that story arc, and it does that quite a few times, especially in the second half of season 3. That it also started to wear a little bit on the pacing for me personally. Don't get me wrong, I like the storylines that it's concentrating on, especially the one with Nacho and Hector, because Hector wants to use Nacho's dad's business as a new front for his drug operation, and Nacho doesn't want Hector to do that, so he secretly starts plotting to kill Hector. I really enjoyed that story arc, and I enjoyed all the other story arcs. I'm just saying, they don't really overlap that much at all. Like I said, season 3 was another solid series of Better Call Saul. It had some really interesting story directions, amazing performances from the entire cast. I mean, everybody acted their asses off in this season. And the way season 3 ends, yeah, I want to see season 4 like right now. I'm going to give Better Call Saul season 3 a 4 out of 5. Thanks very much for watching as always, guys. What did you think of Better Call Saul season 3, and which season has been the best so far for you? Tell me all your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to see more of my stuff, click on one of these, and I'll see you all in the next video.